Hi friends, and welcome to Juice Box. Today we're playing the Mystery Box Bible game. I have this box, and inside are mystery clues. You'll have to use the clues to try to figure out which Bible story from the Old Testament they're talking about.
Let's talk about the Old Testament.
The Old Testament is the first part of the Bible. There are stories from before Jesus was born. It's from a really long time ago.
There are some interesting stories. God loved his people.
And made lots of promises, even when they didn't listen to him.
Let's play!
Juice Box!
All right, well, let's get started. Story number 1.
It is the sun. Plants and animals. A boy and a girl.
Can you guess what story this is?
It's the creation story.
Correct.
God took 7 days to create all the wonderful things on earth. God created the sun and the moon and the sky and the plants. He created everything. At the end, he made man and woman, and all was good, but not for long.
Next story.
A bow. Lions. There's a female and a male because one has a mane and one doesn't. A rainbow.
Can you guess which story this is?
It's Noah's Ark.
You got it.
God made a huge flood and he told Noah to build a big ark for all the animals. So he told Noah to get 2 of each kind of animal. So he brought them on the boat. So Noah and his family and the animals got to stay alive and then made a huge rainbow to make a promise that he wouldn't do it again.
I wonder if you'll guess story number 3.
It's a really colorful cloth. Those are different grains. A crown.
Can you guess this one?
It's Joseph in a colorful coat.
That's right.
Joseph's dad gave him a colorful coat. That made his brother angry and jealous. They sold him into slavery. But Joseph worked hard and became a ruler in Egypt. He saved people by giving them grains when there was no food, even his bad brothers.
Let's do story number 4.
That's a crown, a rock, a slingshot.
I'll bet you know this one.
David and Goliath.
Great job.
David was a small young man, and there was this giant named Goliath, and he defeated him with a slingshot, and he used a small stone, and it hit off of his head, and he knocked over.
I think this one will be tricky. Can you guess it?
Scuba goggles. A leaf. A whale.
Do you remember which story has these clues in it?
It's the story of Jonah and the whale.
Wow!
Jonah was traveling, so then when he was sailing, there was a big storm, so they had to throw Jonah overboard, and then he got swallowed by a whale. Jonah sat in the shade of the tree, which he was grateful for. God was trying to get him to listen.
That was a tough one. Let's do our last story.
A basket. Sandals. A bush.
This is another tough one.
This is the story of Moses in the burning bush.
You did it!
God spoke to Moses through the burning bush. He told him to rescue the people out of Egypt. Moses was put into the basket and adopted by the Pharaoh. When God spoke to him, he told him to take off his sandals because it was holy ground.
Great job, friends. The Old Testament can have some tricky stories, but you knew them. Great job. I can't wait to play with you again next time. Bye! Juice Box.